County Public Library with an instructional video for the Tassel Tail Elephant Bookmark Take and Make for the summer reading program. This is what we're doing today. So let's look. What do we have in our bag? We have step-by-step instructions. We have a bright colored cardstock with an elephant body shape with a trunk. We have a contrasting color of cardstock. We have a small piece of white cardstock, and you have two pieces of yarn from which you're going to make the tassel that will be the tail for your bookmark. I have already made my tassel, and if you notice on the bottom of your instructions, there is a video link that you can go to that will tell you how to make the tassel step by step. And that's probably the best way to do it. It's what I used to make my tassel, and it was really easy to follow, and I could stop it and start it again and rewind it so I could watch it as many times as I needed to get my tassel just right. So let's see what we need to do. So you've got all of your pieces. You are going to want to add scissors, and you have a glue stick in your kit already. So we're all set to go. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut out our elephant body, and I am going to do that like that so you can see what I'm doing. You can see my hands. We are going to cut out that nice elephant body. It's got a nice black outline that's easy to follow. We're going to practice some more of those scissor skills. So there. Now we have the body of our elephant, and we're going to put the rest of our orange paper off to the side. And you've got some lovely scraps of orange paper. What can you do with that lovely bright orange paper? I don't know. I'm sure you can find something, but now you have your elephant body. But you know what? He needs an ear. So we've got our contrasting color paper that we're going to use to make an ear. And our ear is going to be probably like half circle shape. If you look in your directions, it's got a nice little picture that kind of gives you an idea. Now, you do not have to make it this shape. You can make your ear any shape you want it to be. In fact, I think I'm going to have a little fun with the shape of my ear. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a pencil, and I'm going to trace this onto my contrasting paper. So I have an idea of how big I want that ear to be, because I want it to fit on my elephant. And you know what? I might even just mark where my trunk is on this, because then I get an idea of where I want it in relation to the trunk. So you know what? I'm going to have some, like I said, I'm not going to do just a half circle. Now you could just make a straight line and draw a half circle, or you could do what I'm doing, and I'm going to make kind of almost a heart shape like that, and then a straight line down. And that's what I'm going to make for my ear. So now I'm going to cut that out. Like I said, you can make your ear, you can use a heart shape. Hearts make really good elephant ears. You can do, like it shows on the directions, a half circle. Have some fun with it. Play with it a little bit. You can make it bigger. You can make it smaller. This is your bookmark. You make it the way you want it to be. It doesn't have to look exactly like mine. That's why these things are so fun. But see, now I've got my ear for my elephant, and I am going to take some glue, and I'm going to glue my ear on to my elephant. And you know, I'm just going to glue this part. So if I wanted to, I could bend that ear outward a little bit like this, so it sticks up a bit. So now I have the ear. So, let's see, what should we do next? Maybe, do you think we need tusks? Let's have tusks. All right, so I've got this white paper. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to trace this part onto my white paper to give me an idea of just how big I want my tusk to be. So I'm going to make a straight line like that, and a curved line up, and then another curved line like that until it comes to a point, and I have my tusk, and I'm going to cut that out. And again, I didn't make my tusk exactly like the tusk in the picture, and you don't either. You can do what you want to. Maybe you want a curly tusk. How would you do that? Or maybe you want a bigger tusk or a smaller tusk, or maybe you don't want any tusks on your elephant at all. It's completely and utterly up to you, because this is your elephant bookmark, and you can do it the way you want to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my eraser, and I'm going to erase my pencil marks off my tusk. so they're not really showing. So I'm just going to kind of hold that and erase. And now I'm going to glue my tusk onto my elephant. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the end of that, like that. And I'm going to put my tusk on my elephant right there. Now you notice this one has a little pink cheek. You can do a pink cheek if you want to. You don't have pink paper. Maybe you have a pink crayon. Maybe you have a pink marker. But I'm going to grab a black marker and I'm going to draw an eye on my elephant. And I'm going to make him that kind of an eye. So that's my face on my elephant. And maybe, you know what, you can draw like little toes. So like that, I put little toes on my elephant feet. And then the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to attach our tassel. So you see where that little mark is on your elephant body? You can use the tip of your pencil and put it on that mark and twist, or you can use a pin, or you can use the tip of your scissors. You can get a big person to help you with this, but you're going to want to, or you can use a hole punch, but you're going to poke a hole right there. And I spun my pencil, so I got a nice round hole. And then you're going to take your tassel and you're going to put it through that hole. Oh, I tore through my hole, but you know what? That's okay, because I can use a little bit of tape to fix that. So I'm going to slide that through my hole like that. And I'm going to tie that off. And then I will have my tassel tail elephant. And I'm going to put a little piece of tape there to fix that. So you might want to put your hole a little bit farther down. But now what you have is you can put this in your book to mark your page where you read, and you won't lose your place. Pretty cute, huh? I can't believe I did that. But you know what? No big deal. I'm just going to put a little tape there, and then I'm going to tie my tassel through, and we're going to be good as new. So even big people make mistakes. Oh well, I hope you guys enjoyed this project, and I will see you soon with another video. Have a great day.